Okay, here's kind of an update on our aquaponics system. As you can see, we have a 2-tank system going. We have 2 IBC tanks. We have kind of babies in one, some fry, and we have bigger ones in the other. And we've been working in this tank, so we have the styrofoam floating raft bed off of it. We've been doing stuff with raft beds, and it's been kind of handy because our pump broke, and it took us a good long time to get it fixed. We didn't have the right parts or even the right tools to take it apart. So during that time, some of our vegetables started dying. Well, we were kind of looking at float beds anyway, or raft beds anyway, so that we could kind of insulate the tanks and hold in more heat. But what we found out is that really helped to bring the dead ones back to life. They got a lot more nutrients. Well, since that time, we have kind of gone back to an external pump, and things have come back really well. Water clarity, water condition, everything went really well. We used the biofilter again, which is right here in this blue barrel, which is really not necessary when you have the plants and the plants are doing well, but it did help to get the water back on track. The bacteria and everything kind of worked out. And as you can tell, going all down this wall here with the plants that are in the NFT system here, they're doing great. We probably need to step up our anti-bug efforts and rebuild our greenhouse, which we took apart to expand the system. That's all kind of one step at a time. Another thing you can tell, you could probably also see, is we're doing some experimentation here in just some raft beds away from the fish, just by adding the water. It's kind of seeing how I can merge what I learned with the hydroponics coursework I did at Inticap, but instead of using chemicals as they do there, just using fish wastewater, which is kind of good because, as you can tell here, we're also collecting some rainwater, and that is a good way to keep your ammonia down if you're having pump problems, is you can take the water with the ammonia out, add clean rainwater back, and you keep your ammonia down. You can see these 4-inch pipes right here. That's going to be our next 2 levels of plants going on this wall. We can go all the way up if we want to. That's the nice thing about this, is we can grow vertically and use a whole lot less space. So we already have some of that there. That was a pumpless system that I did for a project with the Guatemalan Training Institute, and it's something I might put back together again sometime. It was kind of a cool system. And you can see that flatbed there, that's an old grow bed, and that's going to be wheatgrass here soon, kind of in honor of some folks we've known who used wheatgrass in their battle with the effects of chemotherapy. We were going to try to make that a little more accessible for people here in Guatemala. So as you can tell, the plants are doing really well. They're growing great. But we also learned an important lesson about making this system be a little bit less reliant on electricity. When our electric pump failed, we had all kinds of problems. So we started building a human-powered pump, which Stephen is demonstrating right now. As you can tell, we have a rope with knots and rubber washers and metal washers on it, which we just cut out of the rubber was just some junk we had laying around. The rope goes down into this J, makes a turn to a pipe that reduces in size to 1.25 inches, goes up to the wheel, and as you can see right here, there is a Y in the pipe. It comes down, it's really high, a lot higher than we need right now, because like I said, we're going to add 2 more levels of this 4-inch pipe with plants in it. But anyway, it comes down here, falls down, and as you can tell, just with minimal effort there, we have a pretty good flow of water. Why don't you show us what that's like when you're actually turning the pipe? Well, we'll do that here in a minute. But anyway, so then the water then flows down, provides water to all the plants, falls back in, oxygenates the water for the fish, and a lot less reliance on electricity. So we won't want to do that all the time, but it's good to have. Or if you were in a situation where you didn't have electricity, you could come out and do that about 5 minutes every 2 hours or so, and I think the plants and the fish would do just fine. We probably will eventually rig that up to some sort of solar powered motor or steam powered or something to just kind of see about freeing up some more people time, but as you can tell, it works great. All right, bye.